It's a midweek game for the Binghamton Devils here behind me as morning skate has just completed at Floyd Almain's Veterans Memorial Arena. The puck drops tonight at 7:05 p.m. Fans can stop by the arena, though. It is career fair day with the Devils. Over 30 businesses will be on site here beginning at 2 p.m. It goes from 2 to 5. Bring your resume by the arena, drop it off, and you'll get 2 free tickets to tonight's game. Don't forget, if you are at the game against Belleville and you still have your tickets, bring them in because the Devils beat the Senators on Friday night. All fans who were in attendance and have a ticket can get a free voucher and redeem that for tonight's game against Syracuse. Speaking of Syracuse, I caught up with Devils head coach Rick Kowalsky, asked him about the crunch. They're on fire.
Yeah, and again, a team that's really going to test you in a lot of areas. They're going to put you on the ropes, and how we deal with that is going to be huge. And you know, you're going to be put in situations where you're vulnerable. It's how you kind of bend but don't break, and I think we've been able to do that at times, but tonight it's about 50-50 pucks and races and battles and being on the right side of things, because if you give them time and space, they're going to make you pay, but they're also going to challenge you one-on-one when you do have good positioning. So we need to have some stiffness in our game and be hard, but it's got to be done smart as well. And then on the other side of things, again, these aggressive teams that use that style to their advantage. There's room behind them, and when we've been able to get pucks behind, we've been able to create chances, and then it's a matter of bearing down and executing on those chances.
A big word for Binghamton this season has been consistency. They have not had a lot of it. What do the Devils have to do to start putting some consistency together?
Well, it's been a struggle for us. It's our theme word of the year all season so far. I think it's just reinforcing some things that we've done well, and unfortunately we got to do it with constantly changing lineups, which is that has been consistent of late. But sometimes it's execution, sometimes it's it's not that the effort's not there. And when we say execution, the other night it was basic tape-to-tape passes and identifying certain situations in the game, like the second period the other night where things were sloppy. They weren't great, we weren't great. How do we get out of that, or how do we just simplify our game so we don't put ourselves in this situation to cough the puck up or can get some momentum and get pucks deep and go after it? So I think that's something we certainly have been inconsistent with, is identifying situations in the game where we have to simplify, or we can get better in this area, or a big moment in the game where somebody's got to step up. And I think that's something we're still learning to do and trying to figure out.
Blake Pietila had the Devils' only goal in Saturday's loss. He had been snake-bitten in games leading up to that. Posts, big saves by opposing goalies, but coach liked how he was playing and said it would eventually come, and it did.
Yeah, he gets to the front of the net. I didn't think he was as good as he was the night before. The night before was one of his best games, and then getting him to play that way, those are the types of goals he can produce. But he also had an opportunity on the rush. He's got the big shot, he goes in, he tries to make a play. So that's kind of where we're at as a group. One night you get a couple guys that are real solid, and the next night their game falls off for whatever reason. And I think just understanding what they need to do, play to their identity, play to their strengths night after night.
Where do we start with the injuries for the Devils? Now we have the flu as well, as the flu starting to go through the locker room a little bit. A couple of guys out tonight due to the sickness, and I also got an injury update from Coach.
Spears and Bastian are on the ice by themselves. Louvre skates with the team, non-contact. Quinville was a question mark, upper body, and then has the flu now. Pietila still is out with the flu, which Lappin has just come back from. So Baddock also missed a day with some sickness. So we got a lot of it going through us right now. I think that's it. Cangelosi is skating by himself as well. So we're looking at about 7 regulars out of the lineup.
Due to the injuries and the sickness as well, Binghamton made a couple of ECHL moves, signing 2 players to PTOs. Atlanta Gladiators forward Phil Lane and Reading Royals forward Ryan Penny. Both have AHL experience, and Coach said what fans can expect from them.
Yeah, both guys with a little bit of American League experience. Penny played here a couple years ago. I haven't seen him, but I know Lane from Portland, and he has a little more American League experience. But this is an opportunity with some guys being sick, guy being hurt, to maybe look at one of these guys that comes in, maybe helps us for the year, or can stay here, or maybe gives us a jolt in the arm right away, and potentially guys down the road. I think these are two guys that are going to get a real good opportunity to get a look here, as opposed, not to take anything away from Morris and Wallen, but they're young guys that haven't played in this league, whereas these are two guys that have a bit of an experience and are maybe looking for a second opportunity. So we're going to plug him right into the lineup. Lane will get power play time, and I know more about his game than I do Penny, but Penny looked good this morning, and again, he's gonna get minutes and get an opportunity to show what he can do.
Don't forget, come by the arena 2 to 5, the Devils Career Fair. Bring your resume by and get 2 free tickets to tonight's game. It's that simple. Again, right here, 2 to 5 at the arena, right on the main concourse. We'll have over 30 businesses on site. In addition, keep an eye out. We have 3 post-game skates coming up with the team. The guys will be out on the ice after 3 of the upcoming games. Great opportunity for fans to get to know the guys, get some autographs, just hang out and have a fun post-game skate. If you can't skate or don't want to, don't worry. We're going to roll a carpet out for you, so you'll get the same chance to hang out with the Binghamton Devils. Coming up on Saturday, brought to you by McDonald's, it is Mascot Madness, so get your tickets for that. Devil Dog's first Mascot Madness here at the arena, and then the following weekend is Star Wars night, and we have a special Star Wars pack available for you, and you get a cool thing that comes with it. So head to our website, once again, binghamtondevils.com or bingdevils.com, to get all the information. Hope you can come out tonight for another edition of Devils Game Day from the Floyd L. Means Veterans Memorial Arena in Binghamton on Devils Vision. I'm Rob Lapolis.